The champagne flute slipped out of my hand the second I heard his voice behind me, sharp, controlled, and far too close. The glass shattered against the hardwood floor, but no one at the crowded office party seemed to notice. Music thumped, laughter rose and fell, lights flickered like restless nerves. Yet all I could hear was my husband's steady breathing at my back, and the echo of my own words from seconds earlier. Words I had whispered to Daniel, my supervisor, my mistake, my escape, while twirling a strand of hair and pretending my marriage wasn't a home full of unspoken disappointments. Words laced with flirtation and something uglier, carelessness. I'd joked about my husband's jealousy, about how he wouldn't notice anything anyway. I'd rolled my eyes and laughed softly, leaning closer to Daniel as if the moment belonged only to us. And then my husband, Mark, had materialized from the crowd. "Didn't know I was so oblivious," he said now. His voice wasn't loud, but there was something razor-sharp beneath the calm, something I'd never heard from him before. I turned slowly, almost afraid of what his face might reveal. Mark looked unnervingly composed, his expression unreadable, though a faint tremor at the corner of his jaw betrayed him. His eyes, usually warm, often tired, were cold enough to make the air feel thinner. "I didn't see you come in," I managed. My voice cracked in the middle. "Clearly." Daniel cleared his throat beside me, trying to look unbothered but failing spectacularly. His confidence seemed to drain from him in real time. "Mark, hey, Mark cut him off with a polite smile that felt like a threat wrapped in courtesy. "You're her boss, right? Interesting dynamic you two have." My stomach twisted. This wasn't the explosive confrontation I'd feared. It was worse. Controlled. Measured. A man walking a tightrope between heartbreak and something darker. "I need some air," I murmured, brushing past them both. But Mark followed. Of course he did. We stepped out onto the balcony overlooking the city. Glass, steel, winter wind biting at my skin. The kind of view that makes everyone look small. He shut the door behind us with a soft click. The noise cut off, leaving only the hum of distant traffic and the pounding of my pulse in my ears. "Say something," I whispered. "What would you like me to say?" His tone was almost conversational. Too calm. Terrifyingly calm. I felt the guilt rising, thick and choking. It wasn't what it looked like. He laughed once. Just once. The sound was hollow. I heard enough. There it was, the hurt. It flashed through his face like lightning, gone just as fast. I wanted to reach for him but didn't dare. I didn't mean to. "You did." He looked at me then, fully, as if searching for the person he thought he married. And maybe I should have seen it sooner. The distance. The excuses. The way you smile more at your phone than at me. Each word was gentle. Each landed like a blow. "I'm sorry," I whispered. It felt inadequate, flimsy, almost insulting. He exhaled slowly, stepping closer, not threateningly, but with a strange heaviness. "Here's the part you won't want to hear," he said quietly. "I wasn't here tonight to surprise you. I came because I already knew." My breath stilled. "What?" He reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a small envelope, creased, worn, familiar handwriting I recognized instantly. A photo slid halfway out. Of me and Daniel. From weeks ago. A moment I thought had gone unnoticed, unrecorded, insignificant. Clearly not. "I've been waiting," Mark said softly, "to see if you'd tell me. To see if there was anything left worth saving." He held my gaze, and for the first time, I saw the full truth. Not anger, not apathy, devastation. And my voice trembled. He placed the envelope in my hand. "You tell me." The balcony door opened behind us. Footsteps. Daniel's voice, uncertain. "Everything okay?" Mark didn't even turn. "Ask her." And then he walked inside, leaving me suspended between two men, one who'd given me his trust, and one who'd taken advantage of its fracture, while the city lights flickered below like judgment. The envelope felt unbearably heavy. Some betrayals are loud. Mine was quiet enough to echo forever.